This is Heisman to Heisman.
Barry, welcome to Heisman. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
Barry, being an undersized running back, did you have a chip on your shoulder?
One thing I can say about my mindset back then is that I was extremely serious about football. I wasn't heavily recruited, and so when I got there, I just worked my tail off in the weight room and in practice, and there was always just that drive there that this is the greatest thing in the world, you know, playing college football, what I always wanted to do.
The viewers, when we look at you, I mean, we see complete confidence from the beginning. Was there any doubt initially? I mean, backing up Thurman Thomas?
It's funny because people often say I backed up Thurman, but I backed up Thurman and a whole slew of other guys. So I was always trying to prove that I belong, prove that I could replace Thurman, you know, prove that I'm big enough, fast enough, strong enough. And so to me, again, it goes back to playing with that chip on my shoulder because it seemed like there was always those doubts. And so it's something that kind of happened later for me as far as, you know, being able to dominate.
Gives the ball up the middle of Sanders. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Aside from the numbers, do you know people look at you as probably the most exciting running back ever to play?
You know, the way I look at it is pretty much most of what I did, it had been done before. But sometimes you're in that situation when you have the ball and you're in the open field. Now, obviously, I was an open field runner where you were pulling all the strings. You know, you give a guy a move and you break to the outside and you're in control of the defense. You're in control of their movements.
So Sanders goes around the left side, the nation's leading rusher.
Take a few moments and look back and reflect on the year you won the Heisman Trophy. You set the record, over 2,600 yards. Did you know who held the record prior to that?
I absolutely knew who held the record before that. Obviously, you, Marcus Allen. When I saw you run, I was like, look at, he's not just running, but look at how graceful he's running and with style and it's fluid. Obviously, not in my wildest dreams that I know that I would follow on that path. But I also, again, I had something to prove.
Tell me about the first thought you had when they announced you as a Heisman Trophy winner.
My first thought was, wow, this is huge. I mean, this is bigger than I could have ever imagined because I was that guy, you know, sitting there watching, you know, as you won the Heisman, as Tony Dorsett won the Heisman.
And you never thought it would be
I never. I mean, I was just grinding away, you know, doing everything I could to get onto the field and you know, just be a great player. But I never thought Heisman.
The Cowboys open their season. The nation's leading kickoff returner goes 100 yards for a touchdown.
My Heisman year, that was the first year I started. And the first play of the season, they kick off to me, a running back for 100 yards. I should have known then that it was going to be a special year.